just awesome. See, okay, hang on. Off topic completely, but Janie and I were watching Torchwood, and in one of the new episodes they were talking about lemonade, and the American brought Gwen, who is Welsh, brought her a can of lemonade, and Gwen opens it, takes a drink, and goes, excuse me, this is flat. And the American goes, yeah, that's because all lemonade is flat. I didn't know that it was fizzy everywhere else. That's amazing.
You so gotta come out here so I can just... I'll top you up on all the random crap that we have. Like Vegemite
Yes.
and... Oh, what else is here? Oh, well, we got lemonade. You could try that. You know, there's like so much stuff.
That is so cool.
Yes. And we have good candy too. Like Cadbury is like way better than Hershey's.
Hey, we have Cadbury here too.
Yeah, but it's probably made by the same people that make Hershey's, and as someone who's tasted both, Hershey's sucks, man.
Well, that's because like European, basically any other country, they don't use as much wax. They let the chocolate just kind of be its own flavors. They don't really add anything, whereas Hershey's and all these other companies, they add a lot of stuff to it. Dark chocolate has so much wax in it, and you can taste it.
You know what
It's
I reckon it
ridiculous.
is? I reckon it's palm oil. You know the stuff that they like get rid of all the orangutans and like the rainforest for, and then they like plant the palms so they can get the oil from the palms.
Yeah.
Well, Cadbury tried that here. They tried to pull one over on the Australian consumer, and we could taste the difference, and everyone was just in an uproar because it tasted like crap. We're like, excuse me, go back to sugarcane, thank you. Don't go to palm oil. So, they changed it back, and now it tastes better, and everyone goes, ooh, Hershey's, ooh. I bet you it's palm oil.
Quite possibly.
I
I
betcha.
do know that, actually, no, I don't, because I just lost the train of thought. Oh, wait, no, I lost it again. It-
Toot toot, lost the train of thought.
I'm, 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 um, I'm on drugs. The
And we're...
Lord Tab train has taken over.
and-
Oh, I remember now.
okay, quick.
My mom had a client that, my mom's a massage therapist, just for the record. Um, I almost made her sound like a hooker for a second. But anyway,
Yeah.
my mom has a client. He went to Europe and brought back chocolates, and there was this Italian chocolate. It was some sort of truffle, and
Oh.
it was amazing. I mean, it was like the equivalent of putting um velvet in your mouth, and it
Uh-huh.
would just melt,
Uh-huh.
and it was amazing. Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
And then you bite into it and there's like a creamy center.
Uh-huh. That sounds a lot like lint. I don't mean lint like, fuzzy bunnies under your couch. I mean lint as in, LINDTT. They are some of the best chocolatiers out there. So, yummy, yummy,
We
yummy,
have
yummy.
Lint here. We also have Ghirardelli.
I haven't had that one.
I like Ghirardelli. They have an amazing dark chocolate and raspberry uh thing. Dark chocolate goes really, really good with really fruity flavors because dark chocolate on its own doesn't really have a lot of flavor. So they mix it with like a fruit, like raspberry, especially because it's very tart.
Do they have cherry ripes over there?
Not that I know of.
It's like a chocolate bar, and it's dark chocolate over cherries.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Well, we have something like that, but we don't. It's not dark chocolate. It's milk chocolate. It's chocolate covered cherries.
Oh no, this one's definitely dark chocolate, and it's just made by
That's
Cadbury, I
amazing.
think. And,
This episode brought to you by all the chocolate companies in the world. So for all of you that now have a craving, you're welcome.
yeah, have a nice afternoon tea of chocolate, cause yeah, we're great like that, and it's a good breakfast because there's like milk and if you're having milk
and
chocolate.
it's got coca beans.
Yeah.
Which means it's a bean, and so beans are good for you. So obviously chocolate is good for you. See, there we go.
Yeah, it's just not a baked bean. Huh. Ew, baked beans on toast. Have you ever had that? That's so nasty.
Yeah.
Bleh.
I'm not really a big fan of beans though, so
I don't mind chickpeas. Chickpeas are alright.
I don't mind green beans, but my husband is a big fan of English peas.
Ah.
Ugh.
What, like mushy peas?
No, it's they look like BBs, and they're called English peas, and they're just absolutely disgusting. But you can squish them, and I used to use them to paint with when I was in school, and my husband eats them, and now my daughter eats them. And I'm like, traitor.
So they come in a can or what?
Yeah, they come in a can, and it's disgusting, and they come with like carrots in them. Oh yeah.
Ew.
I mean, I like carrots, but not with English peas, and they smell awful.
Are they like minted?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We eat peas here, like English peas, but we had the baby version because they're a lot sweeter when they're actually first picked. So you pick them when they're young and they're not so nasty.
You
Yeah.
know, if I wasn't aware you were talking about peas, I would start questioning whether or not you were talking about men.
No,
Speaking of men.
Oh, yeah, you may as well get this one in. We're over time anyway. Keep going.
Okay. Thank you, chocolate. Anyway,
Yummy, yummy.
a New York man suffering from a condition called priapism?
I think so.
Priapism? I don't know. Which causes painful erections that can last for hours, was busted for allegedly trying to steal money from his father to buy painkillers he hoped would grant him relief. David Miller, 30, was so hard up for drugs that he allegedly broke into Dad Tommy's place on Manhattan's Upper East Side last month, pulled a knife, and snarled, "I want you out, I want money," the New York Post reported yesterday. Which I don't know what day it was because I didn't post that, so it could have been last week for all I know.
September 2nd, so today for me. Yesterday for you.
So, yes.
And the day before
Okay,
that for everybody else. Confusing much.
His father stood firm, however, calling the police and having him arrested on charges of burglary and attempted robbery. I was going to assume it'd be like assault with a deadly weapon, but The elder Mr. Miller said his son became addicted to painkillers because of his excruciating erections. "My son has a very rare disease. He has priapism, something. I'm going to type it into the chat room right now. Okay. Which means he gets an erection that lasts 5 or 6 hours, and it's very painful," Tommy Miller, 57, said. "They gave him oxycodone." Well, there's the problem. Sorry. That's his problem. Exactly, see?
Yeah.
He's addicted to drugs now. Mr. Miller's father said his son has suffered for years. "He's been sick since he was a little boy. He has an enzyme deficiency. I had him arrested, but I bailed him out." The younger Mr. Miller is waiting to be sprung from jail on Rikers Island. Bail was posted at $25,000 bond or $5,000 cash, and he is still being held as of yesterday.
Wow.
So go ahead, say your pun. Do it. Come on.
He must be a very hardened criminal. Ha! Ha! So, yeah. All our men in the chat room just left. Because they're going, "No, you can't make fun of that. That's not funny." And I'm going, "Yeah, it is." But
yeah, it kind of is. I feel bad for him, but, you know.
I feel bad for him mainly because when I read the title, I thought he was actually stealing Viagra from his dad. But no, he was he was stealing like stuff to try and make it not hurt anymore. So, you know.
Yeah, speaking of Viagra, I don't know if you have Viagra commercials out there or not, but one of them says if you have an erection lasting for more than 4 hours, I think it was. Well, there's a comedian, Jeff Foxworthy, that says, if I have an erection lasting for more than 4 hours, I'm going to go to the doctor's, but I'm going to wear that gown they give you backwards, and I'm going to show it off.
Oh my goodness, no, we don't have Viagra ads per se. We have erection problem ads, and the one that I saw for the first time yesterday has a woman dressed up like like Jeannie out of I Dream of Jeannie, and she's actually standing on top of this little like like a Listerine strip that you like stick in your mouth to get rid of bad breath.
Yes.
Yeah, she's standing on something that looks like that, and then she like gets picked up by the guy who's about to stick this strip in his mouth, but the guy stands there with his tongue out and this strip sitting on his tongue and the genie standing on the strip. I'm thinking, what the frickin' hell does that have to do with standing to attention? Seriously.
Well, I've seen the woman from I Dream of Jeannie, so if you had an erectile problem, you probably lost it just then.
Yeah, but Barbara Eden has nothing to do with erectile dysfunction. She is not a man.
No, and I had a really fantastic joke, but I lost it.
Well, all I can think about the whole thing is that maybe the underlying theme on that one is tell them they're dreaming. You know, that's the famous line out of the movie The Castle. You know, tell him he's dreaming. So, anyway, we're now 10 minutes over.
I just remembered the joke. I was, my drug-induced mind was going to say, erectile, I lost the word. Erectile deficiency.
Erectile deficiency.
Which I guess kind of makes sense, but, it's erectile dysfunction.
Yes. Dysfunction. So,
yes.
On that fabulous freaking note, I'm going to say...
Bombshell.
Huh?
On that bombshell.
Yes, on that bombshell. Thanks, Top Gear. We'll say see you later for this week. We'll see you next week, and hopefully by then you will have that book to read for one of the authors that we are going to be interviewing in the next few weeks. I don't quite know when, but we will line it up soon. And then you can read it, and you can tell everyone how fantastic it is.
Yay!
Yay! Okay. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
And this has been the Friday Ketchup, powered by the ParaQuest Radio Network. Remember to catch the Hostess with No Ghostess every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the ParaQuest Radio Network.